All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, and salutation and much love to you, Akim, out there pushing out his word and truth and sincerity. And in transit, just want to do a quick exhortation video, just concerning the times that we're entering. If you're paying attention, watching the times diligently, like we should be doing, a prophet of the Lord should be doing. All right, you can see that Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is using Esau to set them chess pieces up, because everything that's going on right now around the world, all right, it's all getting geared to, all right, this mark of the beast, the RFID chip, all right, and the final remaining prophecies that the scriptures speak about. And if you can see, if you read between the lines, it's all getting it's all for so when Esau comes, all right, like a flood, he can just come and swoop in and do what he need to do. All the things taking place in the world right now, that's what the main objective is, all right? It's so that Esau can just roll ultimately on the Israelites. So he's getting everything set up in place. All right, they're doing test runs. So when they allow this thing to go down, all right, everything's have already been set. The people have been already programmed. All right, World War III is getting geared up. All right, you got the rumors of war right now, and that's what Yahweh Shai, Lord and Savior, said would be happening in the last days: wars and rumors of wars. All right, pestilence, uproars of the people, sedition among men, and these are all the things that are taking place, or it's getting geared to. All right, with this government shutdown, the racial tensions. All right, all this is getting geared. All right, it's pretty much the training, so to say, before the game. All right, or the practice. That's all these devils are doing. They're just practicing. So when they come in like that flood, everything goes smoothly on their behalf. And that's what Esau is doing. He's setting the stage. All right, but what he's not gonna deceive any of the elect. All right, and Lord's will be part of that number. I'm not gonna take that shit, because they say there's three classes in America. You got the poor, the middle class, and the rich. Ain't nobody in the middle class, man. You're either poor or you're rich. Ain't no in between. All right, you're either rich or you're poor. All right, and the majority of the people here in America, they're poor. Okay, the masses of the people are poor. So when they set up this new digital currency, that's what they're getting geared to. All right, set up that digital currency, which the world central banks have already been in the talks about it, switching over from cash to digital currency. All right, which is going to be handled with that RFID chip. If you want to use that digital currency, you're gonna need the means, all right, to pay with it. Meaning that RFID chip. All right, that radio frequency identification chip is what's going to be, used as the medium for that digital currency in the buying and selling. And you can see that Esau has already set up damn near every store you go to, if not every store, with those machines that are RFID readers. You can pay with your touch app. You can pay with your Samsung Pay or your Apple Pay, and it's the same technology that's going to be incorporated into that microchip. All right, that RFID NFC technology. All right, that's the same way. Matter of fact, they already got some cards, some actual credit cards and debit cards in Europe that work the same way as the Samsung Pay. All right, you just tap it, and you're good. All right, you don't have to insert it into the chip reader. Now you just tap it with the chip. All right, and then it'll beep or whatever, because they're just trying to condition the minds, all right, of these simpletons out here, for that convenience factor of the mark of the beast. All right, trying to deceive the nations, trying to deceive everybody. All right, and that's the power of this devil, man. deception. All right, the so-called white man, he does nothing but deceive. All right, he built this place as Nahum. I think it's Nahum. What is that? Nahum chapter 3 and 12, or 2 and 12. It says, "Woe unto the bloody city that was, built on lies, robbery, and iniquity." And this place, that's all it was built on, man. So we gotta, be cognitive, of what's going on and where our standings are at right now, as far as the prophecy stand. All right, what's going on in the world? What's going on in your own backyard? You got to be circumspect to see what time we're living in. All right, and as these prophecies get closer and closer together, as a woman in travail, the contractions start to get closer and closer as the baby's about to come. That's how you know how much time you got left. Roughly. It's not an exact science, but you can, like a woman. She goes into labor. The doctor might have said the baby gonna be born February 19th. All right, the baby might come February 16th. The baby might come February 23rd. But that day is given by the doctor or the physician or whatever as a rough estimate. All right, well, around this time you need to be getting ready, because the baby's gonna come around this time. So that's the same thing. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, him being our physician, he gave us that time. All right, a rough time frame. All right, hey, the baby's gonna come on this day. Now, does that mean it's gonna come on that day? No, because Yahushua himself don't even know. Only the Father knows the day. But what he gave us that time, that time frame that that the baby's gonna be coming, which is gonna be the kingdom of heaven and Yahushua's return. So now that we got that time frame, we are to measure the time diligently, so we know what time it is. All right, well, this is happening. All right, that means at any time now the kingdom can come, and that's the time. That's the time frame we're living in. All right, we don't know the exact date. Maybe it could be tomorrow. Maybe it could be on that set. That day the doctor gave, the 19th, or maybe it'll be 4 days later. All right, we don't know, but we got to be ready. We got to prepare ourselves. Be in the mentality of, okay, well, the Lord can come back at any moment now. Now let me be prepared. Let me do everything in my power to make my calling and election sure. Okay, because now you got the day. Well, now you got to be ready for it. All right, and that's what just measure the times diligently, brothers, because we in that time. And and another thing is don't be deceived by Esau's trickery and his deceivableness. Like in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, it says deceivableness. That's one of his MO. That's one of his tricks that he got in a trick bag. Don't be in awe of this devil and what he's gonna do, these miracles he's gonna do, because it say he deceived by those miracles that he be working, and that's gonna be through his technology. All right, so don't get fooled by none of this deviltry. All right, and with that, I don't want to exhorting and edifying. Shalom.